Hi everybody, Helen McConnell here from helenmcconnell.com. I'm your EFT expert, and I'm the author of 10 Simple Things You Can Do Now to Profoundly Change the World. Happy New Year, happy 2020. We're starting a new year, we're starting a new decade, and I believe we're starting a movement. Whether you can see it or not, or experience it or not, we are starting this incredible movement toward a new paradigm, something that we couldn't even imagine before, many of us. But now the imaginals on the planet are beginning to bring forth, manifest this incredible new paradigm. So join with me. For the next few videos in this Tapping into 2020 series, I'm going to focus on how we judge other people. I'm hoping you can begin to understand the profound impact that judging other people has. So let's dive right in and consider making a decision to try for a period of time to get out of judging people. Just notice when you do it, interrupt yourself, and forgive yourself, and then move on. We're just going to keep on here for a second. Hopefully the next door neighbor will stop making so much noise. Talk about judging. I'm judging things in my head as if the next door neighbor should know that I'm recording here. Okay. So there's this really great quote that I like, and it's by Earl Nightingale. When you judge others, you do not define them. You define yourself. And that's true whether we say these judgy things out loud or we just think them. So we're going to start with the thoughts we think about other people and the way we judge other people. And you might wonder, how can that possibly matter? I'm not saying it out loud. They don't know. Well, they don't know up here, but they may know energetically, and the rest of the world knows energetically. And more importantly, your body knows energetically. Your body doesn't know the difference between you judging them and you judging you. And this is what tapping's all about. Even though I have these thoughts, I deeply and completely love and accept myself, and I forgive myself. That's essentially what we're aiming for. When we judge other people, whether they actually hear us or not, we're basically saying they don't live up to my expectations. They are not actually divinity. And you and I know that that's not true. Everyone is divinity, even if they're broken and expressing their divinity in some pretty weird ways. But my judging someone else's expression of divinity isn't helping anything. It's definitely not helping me. And the moment I judge someone else, I'm cutting off my own life force energy. The moment you judge someone else out loud or silently in your head, you are cutting off your life force energy. This doesn't mean you can't assess a situation. You totally can. You can say, that person doesn't feel safe to me, but and get yourself out of there. That's totally okay. But if you say that person doesn't feel safe to me and there's something wrong with them, that's when we begin to cut off life force. It's my opinion that the best way to profoundly affect humanity, especially if we're one person doing what we can, is to do our internal work, to begin to change how we look at things, how we feel about things. The ripple effect is profound. So let's dive into some quick tapping so that you can begin to feel the effects of releasing judgment. Okay, so first of all, notice, think about somebody you've been judging. It doesn't usually take long to identify someone. It could be someone you know and love, often that's the case, or someone you don't know, or someone you don't love. That's often the case too. Everyone judges. I don't really know anybody who never judges, but we can begin to go in that direction. The more you stop judging other people and stop judging yourself, that's a beautiful call and response. Okay. So think of someone you judge. Think about why you judge them as not good enough or not doing what they can, or whatever you judge them for. Just notice it and feel where you feel it in your body. Most people report that they feel it in their heart or in their head, but it could be any place else. And we're going to begin to align our head and our heart energy and find more coherence through tapping. The first thing I want you to do is rate the intensity of how much you judge that person, or the intensity of how it feels in your body when you judge them. That person doesn't meet my expectations. Just notice that. Just be okay with the fact that you do that. There's no hiding here. Okay, you don't have to tell anybody else. Just do it here with me. Say I'm judging someone who doesn't meet my expectations. I'm going to rate at a 7. And I feel it in my chest. And I begin to realize, this is just me. Notice though, what are you afraid of about that person? There's fear in there because it sure as hell isn't love. Okay, so let's just tap. Tap. I'll leave time after each phrase so you can repeat. Tap and say, even though I judged this person, and you repeat that. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though this person doesn't meet my expectations, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And you can fill in the right words here, but even though I feel a tightness in my chest when I judge this person, and I feel scared about them. You can even use those words, and if they're not right for you, it's okay. Your mind and body will translate. Say, I love and accept myself completely. Tap around with me, top of the head, this person. On the eyebrow. I've been judging this person. Side of the eye. They don't meet my expectations. Under the eye. I've been judging them. Under the nose. As not good enough. On the chin. As not doing it right. On the collarbone. I've been judging this person. Under the arm. And harming myself. Top of the head. I'm becoming aware of judging this person. On the eyebrow. And I'm willing to forgive myself for judging them. Side of the eye. I'm willing to release this judgment. Under the eye. I can still keep myself safe. Under the nose. And not judge them. I don't have to invite them over for dinner. Collarbone. And I don't need to judge them. This judgment. Top of the head. I've been judging this person. On the eyebrow. And each time I do that, side of the eye, I cut off my own life force energy. Under the eye. My divinity. Under the nose. I'm ready to stop judging this person. On the chin. And still keep myself safe. Collarbone. I'm willing to stop judging. Under the arm. I'm letting this judgment go. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Notice where your judgment of this person is now. It may be more intense, it may be less intense, it may be gone. Whatever number you determine it to be, it's okay. Awareness is always the first step in creating miracles. Becoming aware of what's going on and being willing to look at it differently. Like, I'm judging this person because they scare me, or I'm judging this person because I don't live up to my own expectations, or whatever it is. Just be okay with it. All right. And be willing to stop judging. You can assess, you can determine this person isn't safe for you, but you no longer need to judge them, because when you do that, you're hurting yourself. You can keep tapping. You can play this same tapping over again. Or if other things came up for you about this person, make a list, write it down. Use each one as a tapping target. As we go into 2020, we're going to be doing lots of tapping, because tapping is the way to change the way we think about things, the way we look at things. Tapping is the way to miracles. All right, I wish you a great, happy new year. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can get my book, 10 Simple Things You Can Do Now to Profoundly Change the World. You can get it on Amazon. It's a great book full of tapping scripts and my personal philosophy on life. I look forward to this video relationship over the course of this year and beyond. Thanks for joining me.